Yes.
And this way you can, continue to practice and
Yes.
see stuff and hear what you have to say.
Yes.
But thank you so much. The babies are actually waking up now from their
Okay.
nap. So I'm gonna go take care of them. And I'll hop on before you guys end.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome.
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Nice to
What
meet you.
Isaiah's gonna be playing the
Yeah. Awesome. So cool. All right, cool. So today I kind of want to go over the basic stuff. So it's not going to be hard. It's going to be fun. So you have a keyboard. I have a keyboard. And do you know any notes on the keyboard yet?
Well, yeah. Me and my mom were actually practicing one day, and we named all of them, and it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yes, cool. That's so cool. So I'm going to share my screen, and you're going to let me know if you see what I share. So I'll be sharing like a virtual piano. Let's see, share. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the first thing I want to share with you is where middle C is. So when I play middle C, it should sound like this. Your middle C should sound like that. Middle C is in the middle of your keyboard. So find middle C and hit that middle C for me. That's it. Exactly. Nice. So that is middle C. That is the first thing I teach my students where middle C is, because everything else is gonna kind of be based around where this middle C is. So let's go over the notes. This is a labeled virtual keyboard. So if you wanted to, you could label your keys like this. You see how it's like all in red? So you could like order stickers and like stick them on to your keyboard. Some people do it. Some people don't do it. They just memorize where the keys are, which I want you to do too. So we have C. So I'm going to hit it and you're going to hit it as well. C. Nice. We have D. We have E. Nice. F. Where is hit up for me again? Good, that's G. Then we have A. And B. Nice. And then we have C again. Really cool. So what I want you to do is, can you find for me 2 other C's on your keyboard that we did not play yet?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay, play one at a time, like once here and then another time separately. Okay, and what about the other one? That's really cool. So you played a really low C. That sounds like this. And then you played a high one. So that's cool. Can you find 2 more that you haven't played yet? There's 2 more on my keyboard. That's really cool. So you found a really, really low one. So the low notes are bass notes. So anything, if you look at my virtual keyboard here, anything that is below middle C, you hear how they get lower and lower? Those are all bass notes. So play a couple of notes, any notes at all, below the middle C, really low ones. That sounds really cool. Those are all bass notes. And anything below the middle C is usually what we play with our left hand. So eventually you're going to be playing with 2 hands. Really, really cool. And so our left hand usually plays things that are either near middle C, like here, or down here. All right, so now notes with the right hand is just the total opposite. So play with your right hand anything above middle C. Nice. That's awesome. It sounds really cool. I love the high notes. So those are like treble notes or high notes. And those are the songs, those are the notes that you're going to be playing with your right hand. So above middle C is right, below middle C is left hand, okay? So what I want to teach you today is a chord. And I know you filled out the survey, right? Remember you filled out the survey?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So a song on there that I think you wrote was Waymaker. Mm-hmm. You know that song, right? Yeah. So Waymaker has, let's see, I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to share my screen for Waymaker. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. So Waymaker has, let's see, an F chord, a C chord, a G chord, and an A minor chord. And I'm going to teach you these 4 chords in the next couple of lessons, and you will be able to be playing this song in no time. It's very easy. It is not hard at all, and I think you're going to be able to do it. So the first thing I'm going to show you today is the C chord, and you need this chord for that song. And this is the chord that I teach my students for piano, like in the first class. Even my guitar students, I teach the C chord. It's the easiest chord. And I play it at, we could play it at middle C or we could play it at the higher C. So let's go for it. You see the virtual keyboard again?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we play C chord, our fingers has numbers. So our thumb is number 1. Our pointer finger is number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I ask you to like put your first finger on middle C with your right hand, your thumb would be there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're just doing our right hand. So our left hand, you can leave at the side. So here's the C chord. The C chord is C, E, and G. With our first finger, our third finger, our fifth finger. And we play it all together. So if I show you my keyboard now in the video, if you look at my hand, I'm playing C with my thumb, E with my middle finger, and I'm playing G with my pinky. And I'm playing it all together, so it should sound like this. Take your time. And my pointer finger and my ring finger is kind of like up in the air. It's not touching any other notes. So I'm making sure that the other 2 fingers are like kind of just like up in the air. So let's try it again. We got our thumb on middle C. Then we're skipping the next note. Then our middle finger is on E. And our pinky is on G. That's it. I think you did it. Let me hear all those notes separately. So what I should hear is this. And that's with your right hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's how you know that you're playing the right notes. You'd play C, E, G, and then you could play the chord all together. So try that out. So try out C, E, G, and then the chord. Okay. Try it all together. That's it. Now let's try the chord 4 times. So we're gonna go like this. Excellent. Really nice. Really nice. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I am I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Awesome. That was really good. Let's try it again. This time, let's move our chord up to the higher C and make sure you're using your right hand. So we're going to go. Yep. Yeah, so I heard other notes in there. So we got to make sure, and you'll have this for the recording. You get to see what I'm doing. We have to make sure that our hand is only playing the C, the E, and the G. So if we're going up high, we're only playing those 3 notes of that chord, C, E, and G. And our other fingers are kind of like in midair, like this, just hanging out, doing absolutely nothing. Try it again. Yeah, I see you holding your fingers like, all right, they're not going anywhere if I hold them. That's really funny. I've never seen that. That's really funny. But they'll get used to doing nothing. It's very it's kind of weird. It's like, oh, these fingers are just in midair doing nothing. But yeah, let's try it again. We'll do C, E, G, and then we'll go. Nice. That was really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. So now let's try our left hand. So our left hand's going to be anywhere on C, either the low C or the second to lower C. And it could either be on middle C if you want with your left hand. Well, let's look for this one. Now we start these chords on the left hand with our pinky. So now it's going to be, instead of thumb, we're going to be using our pinky, middle, and then thumb for the C chord, same exact chord. Yeah. That sounds pretty good. So let's do it real slow. Our pinky's going to be on C. Nice. Our middle's going to be on E. And our thumb is going to be on G. And then we're just going to do that 4 times. Nice. What hand do you think is easier? What do you think? To do the chord with the left or the right?
The left.
It's easier for the left hand? Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is a C chord. Let's see if we can do it together with both hands. This is gonna be like serious challenge. So you can use any C's that you want. You can start down here with your pinky or here. And then on the right hand, it could be at middle C or the higher one. So wherever you think you wanna go. And you would do it 4 times. How does that sound?
I think it sounds pretty good.
It sounds pretty good, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's try it again. This time, let your left hand start on middle C with your pinky. Pinky, middle, thumb. Left hand on middle C. So that's in the middle of your keyboard. Left hand, left hand. So our left hand's gonna be at middle C. That's right, you got it. Play that for me 4 times. Nice. And your right hand is going to be on the C right next to that C, starting there. Yep. Yeah, cool. So let's just do that. Let's do that about 8 times. Are you ready? I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So I'm going nice and slow. So that is actually a harder challenge, is to go slower than faster. A lot of my students think that going fast means that you're playing good. It's actually, that's not true. So we want to take it nice and slow, because the slower you go, the more control you're going to need over your fingers and the rhythm of the song. So let's try it real slow. Try to match like my pace. So this time we're going to just keep going until we get tired of doing it. So I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent.
I went
Nice.
fast.
That sound. How did you like it? Do you think it sounds good?
Yeah, but I like the first one that we did.
Do you like you like the lower notes on the left hand, right?
Yeah, I like this.
That makes sense. Because yeah, it sounds, I don't know, it makes it sound more dramatic, I think, with like the left hand lower notes and then the right hand higher notes. It makes it sound like really cool. So let's try that. Let's do our left hand starting with this low C and do a higher one starting with C. Yeah, and you can do that 8 times. Nice. So another thing is that sometimes if we do the lower chord like that, starting too low, it could sound a little muddy and like maybe not as clear if we would start a little higher. So this time I want you to try the C chord at this one. So left hand is down here, and the right hand you can keep up here where you are. Nice. That's really cool. That's really cool. Nice. Awesome. So now I'm going to show you how this is going to transfer to the Waymaker song, because I want you to see like what it looks like. All right, I'm going to play it for you, and I'm going to sing it a little bit. So our C chord that we learned today is right here, and it's right here, and it's in the intro, and we'll talk about intros next week. So if I'm just playing this first verse, so let's see. That's F. This is the C that you learned today. G. And then A minor. You are here, working in this place. That's a C chord. I worship you. I worship you. So you're learning the rhythm too. So like when you practice the C chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you're going to practice it. You can even try, I want to see if you could do this. Try your left hand play the C chord once only, but your right hand is going to be playing it 4 times. So it should look like this.
Not that one. This one?
Yeah, you can, well, yeah, do that one. And your right hand could be be not super high, but like middle high. Okay, so what you need to do is go a little slower because you're going fast. You're going like this, a little fast. So go as slow as you can. I know sometimes it's like, oh gosh, so too slow, but that's gonna help us. So you want to do it at the same time. It should be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, nice. Try it again. Try it again. You got it. At the same time. Yes. Really good. Really good. Let's do it again. We're going to keep going because the more times we do it, the more your brain is going to eventually remember this and memorize how to do this. This time, I want you to start with your left hand at middle C. All right. Left hand is at middle C, and your right hand is going to be right next to it. So it should sound like this. Let your right hand come down a little to the lower C, right there, like somewhere around there, yeah. And try it now. Yes, exactly. That's exactly where it's going to be played in the song. So that's what you should practice is left hand on middle C area, right hand on the C right next to that. So if we shake out our hands, let's shake out our hands. All right. So let's see if you can figure it out and find it. So your left hand is going to be at middle C, playing the C chord at middle C just once. And your right hand is going to be right next to that other C. Try it out. Nice. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's exactly what it's going to be. Nice. Really nice. I'm like really proud of you. This is a lot to do in the first lesson, and you already learned the C chord. And you're playing with 2 hands. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's really awesome. I'm really just like, this is so cool. I love this. Yes.
May I go use the bathroom?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. So you hear Waymaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So this is awesome. You are already learning how to play with 2 hands in the first lesson. So you're going to go really far if you practice. I really, really believe it. You are really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, really cool. I hope you're excited. So, all right, cool. Let's try it again. So we're going to practice this. Make sure we don't forget it. Our left hand starts on the middle C area, and the right hand starts on the other C next to it. And we're going to make sure we're always going to count ourselves in too. So when I count ourselves in, we always start on 1. So when I count us in, it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what you're going to practice. You can even practice. You could play this video and then practice along with the video. So let's try it again. Left hand's on middle C. Middle C chord, C, E, G. Our right hand is on right next to it. Okay, I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let me hear you do it yourself, because when I play, I'm hearing me. So I'm going to count you in, and I'm not going to play any piano. It's just going to be you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice.
Oh wait.
You got it. You did it. That was awesome. That was so good. Wow. That was really, really, really good. Wow, that's so cool. Nice. Nice job. So you know the C chord. Next week, what I want to do next week is teach you this F chord so you can start the song. And you're going to be learning how to like transition. So transitioning means just switching from one chord to another. So you're going to go from F to C. Eventually you'll go to G, and then you'll go to A minor. You can hear the song, right? You are here, F, moving in our midst. So you already learned one chord, and you know the rhythm of it too. You're playing it. So this is going to be pretty easy. You're going to be playing this probably starting to play it. Well, next week we'll learn another chord, and then the week after that we'll learn the G chord. So it might take like, I don't know, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, depending on how much you practice. So the most important thing is practicing. So I teach you everything, right? But you'll only get like really, really good if you practice each and every day. It doesn't have to be, very long. It could even be like 15 minutes a day. And it's something called muscle memory. So your fingers actually will remember where things are on the keyboard, and eventually you'll memorize it, and you won't even have to like think about it. It's the coolest thing when it happens. It's like, whoa, my fingers know where to go. This is so cool. And you're just gonna be like, mind blown. This is so cool. I'm playing music. So let's try it again. Our hands are on middle C, left hand's on middle C, right hand's on the C after that. We're going to do it let's do it 16 times this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so, and since I did it by myself, not by myself. We did it together. But since I couldn't really hear you because I'm playing and all I hear is myself, I want you to do it alone 16 times. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice.
Oh wait.
Got it. You were doing it. You were doing it. Don't worry. Try it again. Let's try it again.
I was pressing one at a time.
Oh, okay. I think it sounded good. Let's try again. So our left hand's on middle C chord area, and then our right hand's on the one next to it. Make sure together, 1 on the 1. It's always together on the 1. And then the right hand's doing it alone for 2, 3, 4. 1 together. 2, 3, 4, and 1 together. 3, 4 together. Alone, alone, alone. Together, alone, alone, alone. Together, alone, alone, alone. And you'll get used to this. As you practice every day, it's going to become so much more easier for you. But you're doing it. You're already doing it. So all you need to do is just practice it every day. Okay?
Okay.
How do you feel after your first lesson?
I feel good. I felt nervous at first.
Really? But you feel good now?
Yeah.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking it was going to be hard?
Yeah. I was thinking it was gonna be hard.
Yeah. Is it easier than you expected?
Yeah, because I have a bunch of stuff on the top, and that looks so hard, like how to use this stuff.
Well, all the buttons and things?
Yeah, there's like 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, a plus sign, a minus sign, a 0.
Yeah. So the buttons are like, for me, I have all these buttons on my keyboard. Let me show you what it looks like. You see all these buttons?
Yeah.
Craziness. I didn't use one of them. But the buttons are really cool. Eventually you can learn about your keyboard. Like I could change my sounds. It changes the whole song. Yeah. So you can mess around like with your keyboard, during the week and see like if you could change your sound somehow. Like I have violin, I have guitar on here. Right? But that's what's cool about keyboards is that you can just like change your sounds on it. So, it's okay, like, during the week to see like what your keyboard could do, but it's just confusing because there's so many buttons. You don't know what is what because so many of them do so many different things. But if you ever mess up and you hit the wrong button, you could just hit the off button on your keyboard and then turn it back on and we'll go back to normal. All right. So don't ever be scared to like see what your keyboard could do because eventually if you're like, what's going on? It's making so many crazy like drum sounds, just shut it off and turn it back on and it'll be back to regular piano mode. So that's a fun fact. But yeah, you did really good. I'm really proud of you. And great job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's really it. We're finished with our first lesson. So I'm really, really excited to teach you the song. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And you're going to be like, what? This is so cool. I'm playing with 2 hands. And you're already playing with 2 hands. So that's like really awesome. Okay. It takes a long time for people to play with 2 hands. But you're doing it in the first lesson. And that's how I know you're going to be able to play the song. Okay. So I'm going to go. I have another student soon. So I will see you next week. Okay.
Thank
It was
you.
nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Bye.
Bye.